Hello, I'm a London Nerd. Now today I'm going to do one of my sci-fi horror movie reviews, part of my Everyday Until Halloween horror movie review. But today I'm going to do a film which I've got on VHS, but I've picked up the DVD today just to do a review on it, hence why it's sealed. It's The Ghoul, starring Boris Karloff. Now, Boris Karloff's obviously famous for playing roles like Frankenstein and the Mummy. So a big monster actor for Universal monster films. Now, this film I count as a kind of like a unofficial sequel to the Mummy. Basically, it's about this professor who is an Egyptian expert and has this jewel which upon his deathbed, he asks to be buried beside him. And when he dies, the jewel brings him back to life, and I don't know if you can see this, but this is his face when it's brought back to life. And he basically takes vengeance upon people who have either done him wrong or are doing wrong. But there's also the damsel in distress, typical Universal horror type thing. But this isn't a Universal horror movie. Now, why I say this is an unofficial sequel is because the jewel in question, I don't know if you can, no, it's not on the back of here, but the jewel in question, which appears in this movie, appeared in The Mummy as one of Imhotep's, Imhotep was wearing it, and I actually used the same prop for this film. So this is an underrated film, but I think it deserves to be talked about. But a really good film, not one of Boris Karloff's best acting jobs, but if you're a Boris Karloff fan or a Universal horror fan, I would say check this film out. I would actually recommend it to people. It's a bit slow. When I say it's a bit slow, yes, you got films like The Wolfman, which is a bit slow as well, but this is snail-paced slow. But it's good when it actually gets into it. And there's a lot of references to myths and legends in the Egyptian world, so it's kind of a very, not accurate, but a cultural nod to the cultural aspect of Egyptians, because there's a lot of myths and legends in this. And also I count it as a unofficial sequel to The Mummy because it has got the jewel in it and it is starring Boris Karloff. It's a good film, but it's underrated and it's never really been officially released. This I picked up for £1 at a pound store near me, brand new, and it's a Region 0 DVD, but it's an underrated film, but it deserves to be watched by true old school horror fans. Not much else to say about it really, but thanks for watching, and please check out my other reviews. Cheers.